Cool. I'm going to share the playlist with you guys in the chat because the sound will be better that way. You can not play it at all. You can play your own playlist. You could do this playlist. How are we feeling? How are we feeling that it's August? What's the vibe today? We're in all different places around the world, which is fun. So Audrey already knows what August is like over there. You can drop it in the chat if you want to put some weight to it or share how you're feeling. And we'll get started in a minute. I want to give everyone one more minute and then we'll get started. Excited. Lots of travel. Fun. What else? Oh, Audrey's just casually getting married in 10 days. So we've got that energy in here, which is fun. Wedding month. Okay, well, let's get started. Yeah. So grab if you've got a block, great, you don't need it, but you can settle in to your yoga mat. If you keep your camera on, I can give you some cues and things. If you don't want your camera on, that's all good. But just get into child's pose on your mat. And you can press play on that playlist and let it go. So for the next bit of time, I'm Kelly, for anyone watching this, the replay, we had a ton of people sign up and some people reached out and said that they were going to watch the replay. Some people I know, some people I don't know. So I'm Kelly, welcome. This yoga class is going to be a blend of structure and flow, and it's somatic based because that's my thing, which really just means getting a bit more into our body. And yoga is already a somatic practice, but through what we'll do today, it's going to be a little bit more intentional about peeling back the layers of yourself and touching some parts of you that want to come play today. So settle into your mat, into child's pose. Your toes are touching, your knees are apart, and let yourself just melt into your mat here. And as you allow yourself to arrive, right off the bat, just let yourself know that there is no right or wrong for the next bit of time. This is really a practice for you to listen to your body. And so as I cue things and prompt things, maybe it feels like a really exciting direction to take. Maybe something else feels more true. Always permission for me, but more importantly from yourself to listen to that truth. So take some deep breaths here in child's pose. Maybe you're doing this in the middle of your day, to start your day, to end your day. Let yourself arrive here. And your physical body arrive. Yes, that's what we like to think of as the hard part, but it's actually the easy part. You're here, okay? And can you use this shape with your arms melted on the floor, your forehead supported, your shins, the tops of your feet supported? Can you use this seed-like shape to invite your energetic body to arrive? Your emotional body to arrive? So to really fill up on your inhales, expanding your belly, expanding your chest. Exhale, let it go. And as you fill up, creating space in your body for your parts to be here, for your mind and your body to be here. Exhaling, letting it go. Then start to warm it up a little bit. Wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes, maybe massaging your forehead, your third eye back and forth on your mat. Getting your hips involved. And as you start to move and start to open up some of these windows of your body, start to inquire what parts of you want to get involved. And hi, parts. Who wants to play today? Who wants some space? Who wants some attention? Who maybe hasn't gotten much attention lately and is asking to be let loose? Is it a playful part? Is it a really regal part? Is it a soft and gentle part? Is it a part that wants to let go of perfectionism? Is it a part that wants to lean into poise? Tune in and then let that part move. Using the floor as your structure, your foundation to move against, to let this part explore against. And so maybe you outstretch one arm, maybe you outstretch one leg, maybe you lift an arm, lift a leg, maybe you touch a place on your mat that you don't often touch for the sake of exploration, for the sake of inviting this part into the conversation. Eventually, make your way onto all fours. Maybe you keep your eyes closed. Maybe your eyes start to open, but take these really traditional cat-cows here. So you're rounding out your spine, and then you're lifting your chin and your chest. Undulate through that back and forth for a couple beats, a couple breaths. This is typically a familiar shape, a familiar undulation, a cat-cow. So let yourself have the familiarity of that. There's something to be said for safety, structure. We need both. So feel into the plugging of your palms into the ground. Let that lift your chest and your chin. And then maybe you come onto your fingertips as you round and hollow out. And then, yeah, like Maddie, the seasoned pro that she is, you let it get a little bit more intuitive and spherical, a little bit wild, primal. You let the movements get a little bit weirder, and you can even ask yourself, like, how weird can I let this be? What if I just didn't give a rip? What if I just didn't care and I let this cat-cow be really, really weird, and I tried something new and I opened a new window and I let this part really have its moment? Sticking with your breath. Letting go of how it should look or should be, or if you're doing it right, you are. If you're tuning in, listening, letting yourself have the moment. 3 more breaths here. And this wildness. And then just come back to a few rounds of that structured cat-cow, where it's really about just your spine. The hands are plugged in, the tops of the feet are plugged in. Swinging the pendulum back and noticing what about this feels really good. Maybe what about this now feels a little bit constricting. Great. Pause in stillness. Plug in, neutral spine, neutral neck. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Next breath in, lift just your knees. Just your knees, high abs. Breathe in, belly button in. Breathe out, let the knees come down. Pause there, lift them up, come into down dog. So in this first down dog, right away here, let it be buoyant, let it be bouncy, let the dog wag its tail, do your thing. There's a dog in your life that you want to embody or emulate right now, do so. Maybe you're like a big Bernedoodle, maybe you're like a little Chihuahua. Again, it's that question of what if I just let it be weird? What if I just was a Chihuahua for a second? Like, what would that open up for me? And then you come back to that part of you, the part that's was asking for your attention, and see how that part wants to move in your first down dog here. So if it's a playful part, how can this dog be a little bit more playful and silly? Not so serious. Can I bring a smile onto my face? Can I try something weird? Or if it was a really regal part, what is your most regal down dog? And then eventually you find stillness, where your pointer fingers are facing 12 o'clock. There's a slight bend in your knees. Your chest is moving towards your thighs. The only movement that's happening now is internal. Beating of your heart, flowing of your blood, the expansion and contraction of your lungs. Take a deep breath in, fill up. Exhale, let it all go. Step your feet to the top of your mat to meet your hands. Measure your feet hips width distance apart. So you can put 2 fists in between the arches of your feet for your measure of hips width distance. And then use that plugging into your feet, into your roots, into your legs to allow the top half of your body just to float, just to dangle out. I always say like a little jellyfish arms here, floating in the sea. You can shake your neck out, you can shake your arms out. Let it be loosey-goosey on top. Yeah, love it, Audrey. Great. And then just let the arms hang. Take a deep breath in and flatten your back. Exhale, let that go. Inhale, rise all the way up, arms reach up overhead. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Breathe in. Exhale, forward fold, let that go. Inhale, take another halfway lift here so your back is flat. Exhale, step back to high plank. In your high plank, pause, bring your belly button in, neutralize your spine, activate every muscle in your body, and then you're just gonna let one knee at a time touch the ground. So it's like this little step, 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 where you're just bending a knee, touching the ground with a knee, right and left and right and left. One more, right and left. Re-straighten to plank. Pause in it. Straighten your arms. Think about it as if you're being pulled from the soles of your feet all the way through the crown of your head. Lengthen, breathe in. Exhale, down dog. Send it back, wave it back. Gorgeous. Okay, deep breath in. Maybe this time on the exhale, you let it go. It could be audible. Connect back to the parts of you that want to be here. Breathe in. At the bottom of your next exhale, step or hop to the front of your mat. So feet are back at hands. Speeding up a little bit. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. This time, cactus arms. Find the back bend. Find the heart opener, the chest opener. Take up space. Breathe in. Breathe out, let it go. Wash it out, forward fold. Inhale brings you to the half lift. Exhale, fold, step it back. We're back in high plank. This time you have the option to move down to chaturanga if you want it, bending your elbows straight back or not. Inhale, up dog, shoulders roll back. Exhale, down dog. And so as we move through this class, you have the option to flow through all of those. You can always bring your knees down in your chaturanga. You can ditch it. You can just do the up dog, whatever. Choose your own adventure. Breathe in. Breathe out. Step, hop, float to the front of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, up, up. This time you're gonna bring your hands into fists and you're just gonna tap on your body. Tap your arms, tap your chest, down your arms, down your belly, down your legs, your thighs, your butt, your shins, your calves. Tap it all out. Tap, 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 tap. Activating your lymphatic system, letting things go, connecting to different parts in your body, making physical contact with different parts of your body. Keep going. Tap it all out. Release, release, release. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, arms rise all the way up. Exhale, fold it over, let it go. And you choose how to meet back in down dog. There is no wrong answer. Okay, gorgeous. Inhale, right leg is going to lift straight back behind you. Square off your feet, square off your legs. Have a little bit of an internal rotation in your hip so that your big toe is facing the middle of your mat. Breathe in, lift that leg a little bit higher and plug into the 3 points of contact that you've now got with the ground. Exhale, lunge that foot through in between your hands, drop the bottom knee. So from here, you're just gonna think about rolling your shoulders back, creating space. Instead of being a little hermit crab, can you open it up, elongate, and then you're just gonna move forward and back over that front knee. You can come super far forward, past 90 degrees, and then super far back so you're on your heel. Opening up the hamstring, psoas. Flushing things out, flossing things out. Great. Next time you're back on your heel, stay there. And then you're just going to tick-tock your foot east and west. The foot goes in and out, in and out. So Audrey, that front leg is straightened. Come back on your heel. And then you're just going to move the foot in and out. So the whole leg is going to move. It's an internal rotation of the hip and external. Rebend that front knee. Great. Pause. Plug your right hand into the ground. Lift your left arm up. Swim that arm all the way forward. Frame your front foot. Step it back, down dog. Okay. Inhale, left leg lifts. Straighten the hips. Little internal rotation there. Breathe in. Exhale, lunge that foot through. Drop the back knee, and then you're going to take those north and south, front and back movements again here, really rolling your spine back. Yeah, this is a nice time for blocks if you have them, or any other prop that can hoist you up a little bit, raising the ground to meet you and support you. All the way back, all the way forward. Flossing this side out. And then next time you're all the way back on your heel, you take those little tick-tocks back and forth, back and forth. Opening it up, giving yourself some space, lubricating your joints. Okay, rebend that front knee. Then you're going to place your left arm down. Lift the right arm up. Breathe in. Swim that top arm over, frame the front foot, step it back, down dog. Great, deep breath in. Deep breath out. Step, hop, float to the front of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. So in this chair, your knees are super bent, your hips are low, your chest is open, your belly's coming in, and all the weight is in your heels. See if you can make this a back bend. It has that up dog heart opener energy. Open it up even more. Breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Bring the hands back down. Inhale, little half lift. Exhale, step it back. Plank, chaturanga, up dog, down dog, whatever. We meet in down dog. Okay, inhale, right leg lifts. Straighten the hips. Exhale, step it forward, warrior one. So this time we're stepping to a warrior one. The back foot spins down. The front knee is bent, bent, bent. You can feel that exaggeration in the back calf. Both hip points are facing forward. Yeah, nice little self-adjustment there. Roll the shoulders back behind you and soften them. Soften the face. Bring strength into the arms. Breathe in. Exhale, frame that front foot. Maybe you take a one-legged chaturanga this time. Maybe no chaturanga this time. Meet back in down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it through, warrior one on this side. Great, so that back foot spins down, front knee is bent, bent, bent. Hips are facing forward, pelvis is tucking under, belly button's in, shoulders are soft. There's a lot of strength and softness that can happen in this pose, even when there's sensation in the calf or in the belly or in the shoulders. Send breath where you need it. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, frame the front foot, step it back. Maybe it's a one-legged chaturanga, maybe it's just an up dog. Meet in down dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Step or hop quietly to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. So we're back in chair, your toes are touching, your knees are aligned, your hips are low, 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 your navel's tucking in towards your spine. It's a back bend, it's a heart opener, so much so that you can grab your opposite elbows and frame your face and see how much that continues to crack you open, opening your heart. Switch the lacing of your elbows and your hands, opposite elbows. Breathe in, you're still here, you're okay. Exhale, let it go. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step it back. We meet in down dog. And so when we're in things, poses, postures, shapes, take really big breaths here in your down dog. We teach ourselves that we can be uncomfortable and we can be okay. And so I want you to start to notice the inner dialogue as things heat up, as there's sensation. Take a big breath. Let it go. Walk your hands back to meet your feet. Great. From here, let your feet come a little bit wider than hips width distance apart. And then you're just going to let your top half hang out. Jellyfish. Shake the arms out, shake the neck out, getting some release in your lower back here. Gorgeous. You're just gonna, from here, sit back into a squat. So your butt is gonna come down and your legs are gonna be out wide. Your feet are out wide. They're facing outward a little bit. And it's gonna feel like this, where you're a little bit hunched over. I want you to use your elbows to open up your knees and straighten your spine. Malasana. Breathe in. Breathe out. This is a really great shape of longevity. Breathe in. Breathe out. Plug your right hand into the ground. Lift your left arm up. Maybe you just hang out here, or maybe you grab for your hands behind your right knee for a bind. Optional, always. Just exploring. Bring yourself back around to neutral, hands back at prayer, and then left hand comes down, right arm lifts up. And again, hands can come around for the bind or not. And then you come back to neutral. Pause here with prayer hands, opening the knees a little bit wider. Breathe in. Breathe out, plant your hands and just lift your hips back up. So you're in a forward fold. Great. Walk your hands back out to plank. Walk them out, 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 out. Pause here, and then you're gonna lift your right leg up an inch off the ground. Place it back down. Left leg up and down. Right leg up and down. Left leg up and down. Great. Knees come back, come into down dog. Okay, shake the neck out here. You can let something go, flutter your lips, bounce out the knees. Great. Inhale, the right leg is gonna lift up. Exhale, step it through, warrior two. So you're coming into this really wide-legged stance where your front knee is bent. Back knee is turned in, or the back foot is turned in. Your gaze is forward past that front knee. Breathe in. Breathe out. You're gonna rotate that front foot so it's parallel with the back foot and you end up in a wide-legged stance here. Bring your hands, clasp your hands behind your back, interlace them. Use that to hoist yourself back, open your chest, open your heart. Expression. Breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Let your arms hang loose, let them dangle. Again, anytime we're in a forward fold, the structure and the stability, the foundation of our roots of our feet allow us to kind of just be more intuitive in the top half of our body. See what would feel good. What is that part of me that wants attention want to do here? Does it want to grab for opposite ankles? Does it want to move? Does it want to be still? And start to become more fluent in your body's language, opening that dialogue between your head and your heart, which is always what I'm all about. Great. And then you're going to walk your hands to frame your front foot. So just walk them over, walk them over, walk them over. Step that foot back. Take the vinyasa if you want it. Take the chaturanga if you want it, the up dog if you want it, or we just meet back in down dog. Gorgeous. Left leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Warrior two on this side. Front knee is super bent. Back knee spinning, back foot spinning down. Soften in the shoulders, soften in your eyes and your forehead and your jaw. One more breath in. Breath out. Spin that front foot this time to meet, to be parallel with the back foot. So you're in the wide-legged fold on the other side. Great. You're gonna inhale, lift the shoulders back, open the heart. Exhale, fold it over. Try something new on this side, something that you didn't do on the other side, and just kind of let your body do its thing. Again, there's no right or wrong of what to do with your arms here. You can let it be really fluid. You can try something out. You can lift one arm, lift the other arm, bend a knee, bend the other knee. You can ask your body, hi, what would feel really nourishing right now? Tell me, I'm listening. And then let yourself have it. Great. Let that go. Walk your hands over to frame your front foot. Step that back and meet back in down dog any way you want to get there. Okay, once you get to your down dog, you can just gently let your knees come to the ground. And then you're just going to sit right back behind yourself. So your legs are going to be extended out long and you're just sitting. Great. From here, you're going to bring your right knee or your right foot into the inside of your left thigh. So you're in this little tree shape on the ground. Shift your booty flesh out of the way so that your chest can align with your shin. You're going to inhale, arms reach up overhead. On the exhale, grab for the outside edges of that left foot or calf. And then you just settle in here and you soften. Instead of resisting and fighting yourself to get somewhere here, can you actually just surrender into what is? Softening your face, your shoulders, your spine. Slowly making your way back up, 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 stacking your vertebrae, and then you're just going to switch sides. So the left foot is going to come to the inside of the right thigh. Shift your chest to be aligned with that shin. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold over your leg. Grab for the outside edges of your foot or calf. And so even here in this shape, notice the inner dialogue. Is there judgment? Is there thinking about what happens next today? What do you need to hear from yourself right now? How can you settle into the present moment with compassion? One more breath here. Slowly make your way back up. Stack your vertebrae, and then you can bring both legs out long in front of you and just give them a shake, shake, shake. Shake them out, shake them out, shake them out, and just slowly come onto your back. Once you're onto your back, you can bring your knees into your chest, and then you're going to bring your hands together and just split them through your legs. So you can grab for the outside edges and come into happy baby. Great. You can rock a little back and forth, but think about keeping your sacrum and your spine pretty plugged into the ground. And then you can extend one leg, you can extend the other leg. And then slowly let the feet come to the ground, bringing the soles of your feet together for Supta Baddha Konasana. So your knees are splayed out wide. Bring a hand to your heart, a hand to your belly. Feel the rise and fall of your chest, of your stomach. Notice the sensations that are here right now in your body without analyzing them, without judging them, without forcing them. Can you just be with yourself for one more breath? Great. Start to make your way back up here, sitting back up. We're going to come into half pigeon. So you can roll yourself all the way back up and come into a down dog to get there, or however you want to get your right shin parallel with the front of your mat. And then your back leg is going to be out behind you. So take your time here with this one. This is one that we tend to like immediately drop into or think we're supposed to get somewhere quickly. Can you soften into this? Give yourself time. Know you have time to soften and let your body tell you when it's ready to come down onto your forearms. Maybe that doesn't ever happen. Maybe it happens quickly. Tune in, listen in. And then as you make your way down in this shape here, keep the softness in your face and your shoulders. Noticing the sensations that are here. Maybe some sensations are a little uncomfortable or a little bit intense. What's the inner dialogue? And can you simply just send breath that way? Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Slowly walk yourself back up so that your palms are planted on the ground, your arms are long. And then you're just going to switch sides, and you can do that any way that you want. You can come back into a down dog and kind of pedal the legs out and switch. Tune into what your body's asking for and let yourself have it. It's one thing to hear it. It's another thing to actually let yourself have it. And then again, when you arrive on the other side, you give yourself the peace of mind to know that we're here for a little while. So you've got time to soften in, gradually make your way down the mountain. Relaxing your face and your shoulders. Breathing into a sensation. One more big breath in. Big breath out. Slowly, gently make your way back up. And then you can even it out by coming back to down dog and kind of pedaling your knees out. That feels true. Yeah, and then we'll all meet back on the mat. So allow yourself to settle in here. Your spine can be on the mat. Just lay down flat. And take a big reach of your arms overhead once you get there. This big elongated stretch, stretching out like as if someone was pulling your feet and pulling your hands. Stretch it out, stretch it out, stretch it out, lengthen. Exhale, let it go. And then curl yourself into a tight, tight, tight ball. Bring your forehead to your knees, tighten, contract, contract, contract. Exhale, let it go. Let your feet come out long. Let your arms come out long. Your arms can be on either side of your body. And just find this shape here that really allows you to surrender for Shavasana. That allows you to feel most held by the ground beneath you and held by gravity above you. And once you arrive here, take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Let it all go. Letting all the space that you just gave yourself, all the windows of yourself that you just opened, let that fresh air and energy just swirl around within you, allowing it to integrate. Allow it to settle. Perhaps feeling a deeper connection here with your mind and your body. More cohesion, more harmony, maybe more trust. And for a few more breaths, can you soften even 5% more? A deep breath in, gentle breath out. Bring a little wiggle into your fingers and your toes. And slowly, gently making your way either to your right side, your masculine side, structured side, or your left side, your lunar side, feminine side, either one. Coming into this fetal position here where your eyes are closed. Maybe giving yourself a squeeze, a hug, telling yourself something kind. And then with your eyes still closed, moving from this fetus position into this energy of rebirth, making your way to a seated position. Bring your hands to prayer at heart center, bowing your head, taking the shape of devotion, devotion to you, devotion to your practice. Which we'll seal with a big breath in. Take a deep, full inhale, filling up with gratitude for your mind, for your body, for your circumstances. Exhale, let it go. Send that gratitude out into the world. Thanks for practicing with me today. Namaste.